Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing something really interesting. We're taking a look at your strength versus your person's strength. Now, this person could be your partner, your current partner. It could be a crush that you have in mind. It could be really anyone that you have in mind that you want to be in a relationship with, or someone that you're already obviously in a relationship with. And so to do this reading, we have three piles for you to choose from. We have for pile number 1, the Aegirine stone. For pile number 2, we have the Pyrite stone. And for pile number 3, we have the pink sapphire stone. Take a look at the three stones really well and take a deep breath. See which stone is really calling out for you, and that's probably the stone for you here today. Mind you, if you feel drawn to 2 or 3 stones, then there's definitely messages in the 3 of them. As usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen the Aegirine stone. This is a very interesting stone. It's all about standing up for yourself and saying no when you need to. And so this gives me the impression right away that you and your person, whether you're in a relationship or not, you would be the type that would totally stand up for each other. You have boundaries to what other people can do to your partner. And I see both of you really being there for each other. I don't see you as a person who would like anyone to call your partner off or deal with them in an unfair way. And the other way around, I don't see your person liking anyone to treat you in a way that is not acceptable for them. You both really feel for each other, and you'd be there for each other, very solid. And that's one of the strengths that both of you have in this relationship. That's the mutual energy there. All right, so we'll do two sets of spreads today. We'll do yours on this side and your partner on this side, and we'll analyze what are your strengths versus their strength. All right, so we'll do it with 2 different tarot cards. We'll do yours with the light seers right here on the left. All right, so what is pile number 1's strengths? What are pile number 1's strengths? All right, let's take a look. You have the 7 of Swords. All right. You have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. You have the 5 of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. Really nice. You have the World. Wow, pile number 1. Who are you? And you have the Ace of Wands. Wow, really? Who are you, pile number 1? I really get to know you. I'd really love to get to know you. Please let me know who you are in the comment section and whether this reading resonates with you or not. All right, now let's take a look at your person's strengths. All right, so like we said, we're going to use a different tarot deck for your partner. Let's put this on the side. Okay, let's take this out of the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so your person, what is pile number 1's person's strengths? What are pile number 1's person's strengths? All right, so we have no nothingness. Whoa, now that was a surprise, wasn't it, pile number 1? Okay, I'm not taking reversals in this reading. We have silence. Okay. Now, I'm not sure you're gonna like that, pile number 1. Let's take this out of the way for now. It's no coincidence that it's right here next to the Ankh. Looks like a very powerful person, this guy. All right, so you have the Rebel. Yep, I just said this guy was very powerful. You are in with a strong person, pile number 1. Very interesting relationship here between both of you. think both of you balance a lot of things. Whoa, breakthrough. I think you're starting to recognize your person, pile number one. You have trust. Interesting. Lovely relationship. You have receptivity. Put this away. So pile number one, right off the bat, what I can totally see about you here is that you're a person who knows how to get things done for yourself. So if you have a plan to do something, if you want to achieve something and it's like it seems very hard for you at the moment, you always find a way to get things done, to get an opportunity for yourself. And this always shocks people because it seemed really impossible. And people are always wondering, how the hell did this person manage to do that? So there's a shock factor to your personality in terms of always managing to find a way to create opportunities for yourself and to reach whatever it is that you want. So if you have a certain goal in mind, or if you have something that you really wish for and want to do, while other people could be sitting around just wishing for it, not you, pile number one, you will always find a way to get it done. You'll follow the traces of information, you'll ask around, you'll try a lot until you find the beginning of the trail where you can get things done. And once you actually achieve it, you shine so bright, and it really shocks the people around you. They cannot believe how you're able to do things. And that's why pile number one, you have two aces. It's no coincidence here. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the World right in the middle. If that doesn't show just how much you're able to think and initiate things constantly, you believe in yourself so much that you're able to create opportunities for yourself constantly. And that's why you have the World card, because you are always evolving and finding one way or the other to achieve whatever it is that you want exactly. So right away, I can see why your person likes you so much. I do see that you are a very attractive person here with the Ace of Wands along with the Ace of Cups. If you're a woman, because I see a lot of women here, not necessarily, but if you're a woman, you're a very attractive feminine woman. You have this combination between strength and femininity. And if you're a guy, obviously you're a very attractive guy who really has everything that a woman would want, pile number one. So along with your ability to make things happen constantly, one of your strengths, pile number one, is that you have a lot of empathy for the world, of course, but also for yourself. And that's a very strong thing here. It might sound selfish, but it's not selfish at all. So you have a lot of cups. You definitely feel for other people. You're willing to help. You're willing to give other people, to share what you have. That is definitely there for sure. And that's one of the things, by the way, that your partner loves about you. You're a very giving, kind person. But along with that comes empathy for yourself as well. You love yourself so much in a good, healthy way that you're always willing to give to yourself just as you give to others. So there are givers that forget about themselves and they give everything that they have to other people. But you, pile number one, you're able to have this balance between giving others, but especially giving to yourself. You talk to yourself in a kind way, and that's why you have a lot of self-confidence. You are very forgiving to the mistakes that you do. You actually learn from them. And so you don't give yourself a hard time about the things that you do wrong, because you have you have a growth mentality, a mentality all about development, developing yourself. And I just noticed the spider's web here, and it shows me that you're constantly building yourself to get better. You're building your mental abilities, and you're building your character as well. You're always moving towards new realms of achieving great things for yourself. So before we get to your love for yourself, I do see here that, again, you're a person who to other people possesses a lot of skills and is constantly able to achieve things for herself or himself. I see you being kind of in a scientific field that maybe for some of you, not all of you. Um, I see you being in either a scientific field or a psychological field or self-help field. I see both of these coming really strongly in your pile number one. And so back to talking about your self-love. So you're very soft-spoken to yourself, but at the same time very strong. And you talk to yourself with strength, but with compassion at the same time. And that's why you have, with the rainbows here, you have this internal balance. And you know what I'm talking about here. You're very balanced internally. You exude strength and compassion at the same time. And your person, they definitely admire that about you, pile number one. They admire how you're able to constantly get out there and develop yourself, and they admire your self-confidence, and they also admire, along with everything that you have, you're still very compassionate with other people, and you're willing to share what you have. Stop a little bit. So if you're a person who keeps running, and not running in a bad sense, but I mean you're constantly moving forward to help yourself, you don't mind stopping a little bit if you see someone in trouble and actually giving them help until they're able to stand on their own 2 feet, and then you move along with your road. And that's a beautiful characteristic here, pile number one. One of your strengths is that you're a very smart person, pile number one. You have a lot of mental capabilities, and you're a very creative person by nature. You're able to find solutions to every obstacle that stands in your way, and you know that about yourself, and you're really valuable, and that's what really gives you part of the confidence that you really have, is that you always know that you can depend on yourself in getting yourself out of a certain situation. And so if you find yourself in a tricky situation, you know you're going to think about it, and you'll always find and build up a solution that can free you and take you out of it and move you forward, pile number one. And I see that a lot of people admire your intelligence. It's very noticeable, and it's one of your strong characteristics. Along with that, I see a lot of patience. You're very patient because you love quality. You get deep into the details, and so you're a very patient person. You always wait and take your time until you finish things exactly the way you want it. You are so stuck up on the details, not in a bad way, but you take your time to make sure that every little thing goes perfectly well, so that you can move whatever idea that you have forward, pile number one. All right, so let's stop there with your reading for the moment, with your strength. And now let's take a look at what your person's strengths are, because it's really funny here. I love this person. So first of all, pile number one, with the nothingness card, I see a person with extreme self-discipline. This is a person with, I don't want to say a poker face, but definitely a person who's not easy to read in the beginning. He's not a reactive person, and so most of the time you're not really able to easily depict what they have on their mind. And that is not because they're being deceptive, pile number one. It's because they, like I said, they have a lot of self-discipline to wait and hear things out very well before they react. They want to know what the other person has to offer before they react and give out clues for them to move. And this gives them a very important skill. and that is to identify what the people in front of them are all about. They are not the sort of person that are able to be fooled easily. They have a heavy head on their shoulders, obviously, and they would make a great CEO or a manager or an owner of a business, because they take their time to think and to listen and to never react, and this makes them exude power. They're almost like the Emperor card in the tarot, pile number one. And this person possesses a lot of strength. Again, like you, they're able to take themselves out of any situation with strength. Nothing stops in their way. They know how to get out of any tough situation. And I get these businessy vibes. And so I see that this is a person who is very savvy in their business and is able to negotiate any deal that they want and win it. If they get stuck in a certain situation and their business is about to fall, they know how to fix it. And I see here, pile number one, that even though you're a very dependent person, obviously, you know how to do things for yourself. We talked about that. But you're very happy to be with this person, or would love to be with this person, because they match your strength, strength and character, but at the same time, it feels really nice to be with someone that's strong and knows how to deal with situations in general. Then they know how to make their life work. They're very illuminated. They're not idiots. Pile number one. Your person is a very smart person, loves to get information before they act. They love to listen very well, and they're very wise. They are the sort of CEO, for example, that would look at the small details, and they're able to find out the mistakes that would have, ruined the whole endeavor or the business opportunity that they're going forwards to. So this person, one of their strengths is that even though they possess so much power, they're definitely a person, obviously, that you can rely on, a person that you would trust. One of their strengths is that the people around them trust this person because of their intelligence and their strength and their good heart. They have a very good heart. One of their strengths is that they have very high intuition. They're able to sit down with a person and tell you what they're all about after having listened to them very well. And one of the strengths that you love about this person, pile number one, is they're obviously very receptive. They have a growth mentality just like you. And they're able to constantly listen to feedback and transform. And while you think they have a lot of ego to them, they're actually very balanced. They are very strong. And if this is a guy, this guy is very masculine. If it's a woman, she's a very self-confident, self-assured woman. And this person always constantly transforms, just like you. Do you see? There's no coincidence that it's in the same place. Both of you are able to fly high, and both of you have some great growth mindset there. So this is what you have in common. And you both are quite passionate, pile number two. You have a lot of passion towards the things you're doing, towards life, and that's so cute, towards each other. And that's why you have the Aegirine stone. Both of you are very strong characters. And like we mentioned in the very beginning, the Aegirine is a stone that's all about setting boundaries and saying no when things don't serve you. And this is why both of you are able to stand up for yourselves and for each other. You're two strong backbones coming together. So if you're already with this person, I love your relationship, pile number one. And if this is a person that you're looking forward to being with, I see why you admire them, and I would see why they would admire you, pile number one. It was lovely doing your reading for you, and if you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. So you've chosen this beautiful pyrite, and that is the strength that you share between you and your partner. Both of you are all about knowing your self-worth. And you know, the pyrite, they call it the fool's gold because initially people think that it's gold. And another thing that I'm picking up for both of you, since this is the mutual energy between both of your readings, I see that both of you are actually very attractive, and both of you know it, and both of you are attracted to each other's good looks. So that's first and foremost. You know how to take care of yourselves, both of you, and of course you know your self-worth, both of you. Okay, so we're starting off on a good note here. So let's take a look at your strength versus their strength. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to put your reading on this side, and we're going to do their reading on this side. Okay, so let's take a look at pile number two. What are pile number two's strengths? I wonder, what's your strength, pile number two? What are pile number two's strength? Okay, let's see. So you have the High Priestess. Whoa, you're not easy, pile number two. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands. Whoa, interesting character here. You have, yeah, I knew you were good looking, pile number two. That is first and foremost very clear in your reading. The Two of Wands, very fiery person. You could be a fire sign, or you could have a fire sign in your chart. Whoa, Knight of Wands. You definitely have some fiery aspect to you, pile number two. Knight of Wands. Death and Rebirth. Wow, very strong character. Okay, and you have the Seven of Cups. All right, now let's take a look at your person's cards and see with a different deck what their strengths are. Okay, so what is pile number two's person's strengths? What are pile number two's person's strengths? You have, or they have rather, playfulness. Nice. Pretty cool. Oh, this person seems like a fun person. They have, even though stressed, but that's the first thing that I see. All right. Very cool. I like this person. Suppression. Okay. They have ripeness. Oh, that's the Ten of Pentacles. All right. They have participation. Well, I like this person, pile number two. I see why you like them. I like your person, and obviously you. We're coming at you now. The Source. Whoa, pile number one. You are with a very cool, very, very special person here, or the person that you like. All right, now let's take a look at your reading first. Let's take a look at your strength. So first and foremost, pile number one, you are definitely a very attractive person. You have a lot of passion to you. You have a strong character to you, and people are not able to easily push you around at all. In fact, people might be quite intimidated by you. And you're the sort of person who doesn't even though you have a lot of fire in you, you're very calm at the same time. And so you don't react to things pretty quickly. You might wait. You're able to wait it out and see what's going on. And initially give out the impression that you don't know what's going on, but you know everything that is going on, pile number two. And that's one of your strong characteristics. You are all-seeing. You're always able to look at things from the outside very well. And one of your strengths is that you're the sort of person who always knows things. You're the sort of person who people come and talk to gain more information about things, or to know what's going on, to get advice from. You seem to most people that you have your life put together, that you always know what to do, how to act, how to get your things done. You have the strong character and you're able to get things done for yourself. And so a lot of people come and ask you for things. They see that you're able to get your life together with a lot of fun at the same time. So you have this playfulness along with your partner. Both of you are very playful, but both of you are very playful with strength. That's why you have the Pyrite here. Two very strong characters, a power couple, that's what they call them. And so people are constantly look at you like you have your life together, you know? They look at your life like it's a different world. They wish they were able to organize the way you organize, plan the way you plan, negotiate the way you negotiate. A very strong character there. And at the same time, you're a very playful, fun person to be with. You're very expressive. You're able to say what's on your mind easily, and you're able to entertain the people around you. Very social character, both of you here in pile number 2. You shine. Both of you are able to shine socially, and people always look at you. You're the center of attention to wherever you are. Pile number 2. One of your strengths, pile number 2, is that you're a free soul. Nothing stops you. You don't care about the opinions of others. In fact, you are the person who is able not to manipulate others. I don't want to say that, but you have the strong character to you, and you're able to make people, I don't want to say do what you want, but it's more like people want to make you happy because they admire your character. And so you have this grace, but at the same time, you're able to move things your way without hurting the people around you at all. You're not about hurting. Both of you are not about hurting at all. In fact, what I see here is this strength. I didn't want to get to your partner now, but it's just so obvious. Both of you are very playful, and even during the tough times, the stressful times, your person is able to take things slowly, playfully, is the sort of person who says, don't worry, it's gonna get done. There's no reason to stress about it, and they do get it done. Both of you seem to the outside world like life is easy to you, you know? It's like an oyster. The world is an oyster to you. Both of you, in fact. This person, your person, has the source. They're very strong. They shine. Both of you shine. You feel like with the pyrite and the sun and the wands, you're really giving me a lot of Leo energy here. And if you don't have Leos or fires in your charts, which I would be totally surprised with, then you definitely have their energy for sure. You're the sort of two people who know how to shine. You're very strong characters, and you're able to carry a lot. While it looks like your person looks like their lives are very easy, very playful. They do carry a lot of weight and they have a lot of responsibilities, but they do it so gracefully that it doesn't look like that to the outside world. They carry a lot, and that's what makes them a very strong person. They're able to carry all this. And with your person, pile number 2, I see that they're very rounded, well-balanced character. They have the 4 elements to them. They are passionate, but at the same time very smart. They're grounded, but they are very emotional at the same time. So they're very well-rounded here. They're able to go after their dreams very well. They're able to handle things, and that's why they have abundance. They're the sort of person who knows how to get a lot of abundance into their lives. They go out and they make things happen. They work very hard to get this abundance and the blessings that they have. And I think a lot of people think that they're out there having fun, but in truth or in reality, this person really works so hard to achieve what they want. And this person, whether this is your partner or a person that you like, they have a lot of people that are very jealous of the amount of power and the amount of blessings that they have. And they constantly try to bring them down. But this person does not go down. That's for sure. Very strong. So let's get back to you, pile number 2. I see right away, and it's very clear, you're a person who nothing stops you. If, like the death card here, if you are put in a tough situation where a lot of traumas happen and a lot of misfortunes happen and people think you're just, it's the end of you, God forbid. No, pile number 2, you're always surprise people by your ability to pick yourself back up, get at it again, and go strong again and do whatever you need to do. Fix whatever the situation. If it's reversible, you reverse it. If it's not, you build it all back again. If it's something that you lost forever, you forgive it and you move on. And that's one of the strong characteristics about you. You two are very strong characters, and it's very obvious in your reading, pile number 2. One of your strong characteristics, pile number 2, is that you're a very creative person. That's for sure, and you know it. It's like you constantly get downloads and great ideas, and you use this creativity in your career, I think. Even if it's not an artistic career that needs a lot of creativity, then you are very creative at finding solutions to whatever business that you're in. Another thing that I see with your character here, in terms of your work, you're the sort of person who's able to constantly build things from down up, from nothing to everything. You're always able to create with passion, and you're able to achieve a lot of things with this creativity. You're all about action, action, action with the wands. You're a person who constantly takes action. You're not the sort of person who sits around waiting for things to happen. No. You sit down, you plan, you think very well, and you move with passion and fire, and you get things done. You, of course, go to the beat of your own drums. You don't care about what other people say at all. You have your own unique character. You're very confident when you move, and people admire this je ne sais quoi air that you have. You're very strong socially. You are very confident in your own skin, is what I want to say. And you exude confidence. You exude easiness. And I think people are really attracted to you. You pull people towards you. They just love watching you laugh and joke and talk and move around, because the air around you makes it seem like life is so easily and so joyful, while other people could be having a tough time getting around with their lives. So pile number 2, I love your character. I love your person's character. You are really a unique couple there. And if you're not with your person yet, I wish you all the best of luck. I'm sure they are very attracted to you. Both of you are very attractive people in terms of your character and your looks. And I wish you all the best of luck. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen the pink sapphire, and that is the connecting energy between both of you. And so pink sapphire is all about forgiveness, choosing to heal. So what I see right away that you have in common between you and the person you like or the person that you're with is that both of you have gone through a lot, and both of you are real heroes to your stories. You've gone through a lot of hardships, and that hasn't broken you, but in fact, it has made you two very strong people who are able to handle life's hardships or whatever comes your way. You've become strong characters because of these hardships. 44. Both of you are very stable people. You love stability, but both of you are able to provide stability for each other, and you're stable people. You're not the sort of people who react aggressively to things. I think you're very calm, and you think about things, and you behave in a very mature, calm manner. So that's the connective energy between both of you, you and your person, whether this is a person that you're with or a person that you like. All right, so the way we're going to do it, we're going to put your pile on this side and look and take a look at your strength, and we're going to then we're going to put your person's pile on this side, and we take a look at their strength, and then we talk about how it works with both of you. All right, so what is pile number 3's strength? What is pile number 3's strength? What are pile number 3's strengths? Sorry. Righty. So, whoa, you have the 3 of Cups, okay. You have the 3 of Wands, okay. A lot of 3s here. You have Temperance, I knew it, okay. You have 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, pile number 3. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the 2 of Wands. Very interesting. I love your character. Let's take a look at your person's character. So, what is pile number 3's person's strength? What are pile number 3's strength? Let's shuffle one more time. What are pile number 3's whoa, okay, so this fell. I'm not going to take a look at what's there. So we have healing. All right, nice person you like there, pile number 3. Whoa, this person is a person who takes action quickly. You can see from the deck. All right, person who constantly see, we talked about healing, didn't we? Wow. All right, and with you here right next to the pink sapphire as well, you being able to heal yourself as well. Amazing 2 characters. All right, no nothingness. Okay, that popped out in pile number 1's person. You might want to check that out. All right, you have moment to moments. Both of you are all about balance. I see why both of you would be attracted to each other. Okay, 2 balanced people. I'm not taking reversals today, so you have exhaustion right there. And last but not least, your person has comparison. Interesting. Right, really interesting. So both of you right away have the growth mentality. You have the tree of life here, which is sacred geometry, all about growing. Your pink sapphire, again, all about healing and growing. So both of you have the ability to constantly deal with the challenges of life, whatever life throws at you. You're able to be honest with yourself and dig down deep and balance your issues, work through them, talk to yourself. until you realize you cry it out, you heal it, but you have new wings. You're constantly transforming, and both of you are able to um, get out of whatever situation that you're in, rise above it, and move towards, see, and move towards whatever is going to make you grow. I totally see why both of you like each other. It's the first pile that I actually felt pushed because of the similarities to read together. I think one of the strengths that this person has towards your relationship, before we talk about them, is that they really match you. They can see how similar both of you are, and both of you both resonate, you know? I mean, they're able to understand you inside out, and you're able to understand them inside out. You totally get each other. You have a growth mindset, and you take action. You're all about moving, fixing, healing, and becoming even stronger. Kudos to you, pile number 3. That is amazing. With you here, pile number 3, I see that you are a person who is able to deal with people. You have a lot of 3s, the Triskelion, the Triskelion, and the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. You have a lot of 3s, and I see that you're able to cooperate with people very easily. You fit in with people, and people like you a lot. They like dealing with you. They have a lot of fun. They see you as a very passionate person. And so one of your great skills, pile number 3, is that you're a people's person. You easily and effortlessly deal with people. You get along with them, and they see you as a strong character. You're very passionate and fiery, but not in an immature way. So you preserve your self-confidence, you preserve your self-image, but at the same time, you come across as this balance between very passionate but calm, which makes you someone that people love being around. People feel that your energy is very contagious, and they just like to stick around because they feel like they have a lot of fun being around you. You're not the sort of person who would be jealous of other people. With your growth mentality and your strength, you're able to constantly work on yourself and grow. And so whatever is amazing about the people around you, you take it as an inspiration and you grow. That's very clear here. And people are constantly, they think you're very sweet and they love your energy, and people are constantly saying, oh, did you see that girl, or did you see that guy? Isn't he just sweet? That's the sort of reaction you constantly get from people. People love your energy. They love being around you. And you're okay with yourself. You've constantly worked on yourself, and that's one of your strengths, pile number 3. I see that one of your strengths as well is that you really know how to have fun. You're not the sort of person who would be sitting around bored, not knowing what to do. No, that's not you. You have a lot of unique hobbies. You have a lot of unique adventures. You have this Sagittarius energy to you. So you could be Sagittarius, but if you're not, or if you don't have Sagittarius in your chart, you have a lot of Sagittarius in you, pile number 2, when it comes to your energy. You're very adventurous. You always have a lot of cool things to do. People love the different activities and the fun that you do. You're very laid back, and even with your style, I see very cool, laid back, attractive style, and very kind of hippie a little bit, but you have your own unique style that works with your hobbies and that works with your character and your personality. But at the same time, if you identify as female, you're very feminine. If you identify as male, you're very masculine. You have this, it matches you very well. Pile number 3. Let's take a look now and move a little bit towards your person. So again, this person is very much like you, and it's no coincidence that both of you have 4, 4, and pink sapphire. This person is constantly working on themselves, healing. They're able to dig down deep and see why they're feeling sad. They work on their shadows a lot, whether they know what shadows mean or not. They ask themselves, what's wrong? Why do you feel depleted? Why do you feel sad? Why do you feel exhausted? And they go down to very deep levels. They are one of the few people who are able to, because of their honesty, dig down where it's deep and dirty. And think about it. They're able to ask themselves why they're feeling the way it is. They're able to reach their subconscious mind. This is so interesting. They're able, like I said, to dig deep down, to go down where most people can't go. And I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're working with a psychiatrist. Maybe they're able to, I think they're getting help as well. They're open to help. But at the same time, they're able to heal themselves and go down deep. And that's why they're a very healthy person. And they're able to maneuver through life in a very pleasant way because of all the work that they put in. If you like this person is going to be a very stable person, a person who is able to listen to your feedback. In fact, they're going to love your feedback because it constantly makes them grow. And they're able to see the amazing, just like you here, they're able to see the amazing things in other people, and it inspires them to grow into a better person. Pile number 3. One of the things you really love about this person is that you really feel like they match you. Pile number 2. They really like you. You really get them, and they really get you. And together, you're able to maneuver through life in a fun way, but at the same time, both of you are able to heal each other. Wow. Pile number 2. If you two get together, or if you are together, you both are healing hands for each other. You are able to help each other cry it out. You are great listeners for each other, and you're able to guide each other. So when you are feeling down, they're able to look at the big picture and help you out. And when they're feeling down, you're able to look at where they're going wrong and guide them to grow and get out of the situation they're in. I see constant rebirth with both of you. You're constantly transforming. Of course, we already talked about that. And one of the amazing things about this person, their strength, is that they're able to constantly work until they get whatever they need to get done. They're very hard workers, sometimes to their own detriment, but they're able to rejuvenate very quickly. And their idea is to work at it until it's done, so that it's done, so they can enjoy and rest. So this could be a very self-disciplined person. That's one of their strengths. They're able to wait it out until it's done. And because of that, they're able to achieve a lot of things in their lives. They're very strong, that's for sure. And again, with the nothingness, and that's why I said you may want to check pile number 1. It might resonate with you. With the nothingness, this is a person who is not really easy to deal with. They've developed very strong characteristics to them. They're not the sort of person who reacts very quickly. And I think it's only with you that they're so open and they're so real and so themselves, or at least they will be when both of you are together. But on the outside, you're not able to penetrate them. They don't show their weaknesses. They come out as strong, and they heal their weaknesses privately until they are able to become stronger. But on the outside, they show a very strong facade, and you're not able to read them very quickly, which gives them an advantage of understanding the people around them very well. People are not able to read them and react to what they're thinking. They, a lot of the times, don't know what they're thinking or what they're up to, and so this person gets the advantage of knowing more about the people around them, which is a very beautiful skill there. I see that you are a more fun person than this person. This person has more, like, the people are oblivious to how they feel. They don't know what they're up to. But with you, you are a very fun, passionate person who people really love to be around. And I think this person is attracted to this quality that you have here. They love how you're so easily going and butterflyish and fun, and how you laugh, and that's how one of your ways to heal yourself. And I think they greatly admire this fun part about you. I feel like your fun and your energy really makes them feel good when they're around you. They feel like they want to be around you a lot of the times to watch you be this star almost effortlessly. They love watching you have fun, and I think when they're around you, they feel better and they feel like they have fun as well. Pink is a soft color, and so I think both of you, when you are together, you're going to be very soft with each other. Very gentle is the right word I want to use. You're very civilized and gentle, and you deal with each other in a gentle way, meaning that you choose to treat each other better than you treat the people around you. I mean, don't get me wrong, both of you would be treating the people around you well, but if you're going to put an effort, it would be towards both of you first, and that's a very healthy characteristic. So if you're not with that person, I truly hope that you end up being with this person. I love your qualities here. I love your healing qualities. I love your growth mindset. And you are quite different, but quite similar at the same time, which is very sweet about you. And so if you're not with this person, like I said, I truly wish you both come together. And I really love doing this reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!